Hi, today I'm going to be talking about how the drinking age should be lowered from 21 to 18. I'm qualified to speak on this because I've spoken to lawyers, I've done my research. So let's start off at the 18. If you're able to enlist in the military, buy a house, buy a car, get married, pay your own bills, pay taxes, but you can't drink a beer on your own property, then is really being an adult if they're still limiting you? And I understand where people are coming from when they say it should be 18, because it's kind of like your adulthood's being questioned if you really are grown. That's their side of it. But there's also another side of it. If you're 21 and the drinking age is still not lowered to 18, there'd be less DUIs, less people dead on the road, less property damage. There have been stories and stories of people getting killed by drunk driving, mailboxes being taken out, houses getting wrecked into. So if we lower it, are we really doing anything except just making it worse? If we were to lower the drinking age from 18 to 21, or from 21 to 18, we would see an increase of 1,000 deaths a year, all from people not wanting to put their keys up. So at that point, what's the good thing? What's the good side? The good side of it being turned from 18 to 21, or from 21 to 18, is the taboo of it. Teenagers every day think about, how am I going to get out? How am I going to get this? How am I going to get that? If they're 18 and they have it, wouldn't that lower it? Wouldn't people not feel the rush anymore? Ultimately taking away from it? Making it less of what they wanted it to be. Because everyone's like, let me get this, let me get that, but we already have it. We have everything we need. So what would it lead to? The drinking age being lowered from 18 to 21, from 21 to 18, would also really not help alcoholism. If we were to see that, we would see a 35% growth in alcoholism through the age of 18 to 35, which is pretty much when you're building a family, starting your actual life, pretty much when you're getting on that road. So then what's the point? Would you an alcohol at 18 messing up your entire future for your kids, wife, family? Or would you rather just wait till you're 21, do it legally, and have everything in your life set ahead? And I understand adulthood, and I understand how people can take this as they're being offended by our government, making it seem as if they're not where they should be on the scale, as they're not owned up to as an actual adult because they can't drink. But is it worth it, though? Killing people over drunk driving, telling someone's mom they're dead because an 18-year-old who just became legal to drink killed their own son or daughter? That's what I don't understand. So, if we were to keep this drinking age at 21, and the lawyers that I've talked to have said, we will see an increase in more safe driving, less deaths caused from drunk driving, and a matter of less DUIs, which I think is the most important thing. Yes, we will still have our MIPs of the world, our MIPs and DUIs, but we can stop those. We have parents to do that. And I understand if some parents aren't involved as much, but I think, in my opinion, and from people that I've talked to, the drinking age should stay 21 because of all that. We're just going to be killing more people when we don't need to be. And I think that if our country can stay as good as we are with deaths and all that, then I think we need to keep the drinking age at 21 from 18. A lot of alcohol plays a big part of people's life nowadays, from cigarettes to alcohol and drugs. But I think alcohol is the main role player in that. Alcohol is the one thing that anyone can get their hands on at any time. It takes one text to one person above 21, which I think is the most inconvenient thing for these people. If we were to lower the drinking age from 18, people are still in high school, which means people from their high school could get it from people that are 18. So a freshman talking to a senior could get it faster. That means that 13 years old to 14 years old, they would be developing alcoholic skills. But if we were to still have the drinking age of 21, it would be harder for a 13-year-old to talk to a 21-year-old. And this would also increase the amount of fake IDs we have if we were to lower it from 21 to 18, because that's a federal offense, which would also cause less crime. And I understand, and in my opinion, I think the drinking age should be lowered, or it should be kept from 21, not lowered to 18, for the sake of deaths, for the sake of crime, for the sake of just people dying to people who are drinking on the road. Thank you.